Welcome, namaste. This is a core and lower body activation practice, which is actually going to be done completely without putting any weight on the hands or wrists or on the knees. So this is perfect for you if you have any shoulder or wrist issues, and for anybody just wanting to calm an overactive mind by really rooting into the core and our foundation, the legs. So you can find a comfortable seat. You might want to sit up on a blanket or a bolster. You're welcome to sit kneeling on a block. We're going to begin with some pranayama, nadi shodhana. You can take your hand and bring your peace fingers up to your third eye, and then your thumb and ring finger to your two nostrils. Begin by closing the right nostril and inhaling through the left. At the top, hold, close the left nostril, open the right, exhale. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Now continue for a few more cycles on your own. Nadi shodhana is known as a balancing breath. It's translated as channel clearing breath. It's purifying, cleansing, and very relaxing. Next time you exhale, you can release your hand. Just sit for a few moments. Observe the effects of the pranayama. Feel your sit bones rooting down towards the earth. Feel your legs on the mat. Take your hands onto your knees, and with eyes soft or closed, just begin to circle the torso. These circles could be very small and gentle, or they could grow to get really big as we just begin to warm up the spine and core. Find a way to move with your breath so that the breath is really guiding your movements. I like to exhale as I circle backwards. Inhale as the heart opens and I come forward. And after your next exhale back, pause, switch directions. Inhaling forward. And exhale, circle back. Make your circles smaller. Lengthen up tall. Roll your shoulders back. Take your hands onto your heart. Gently close your eyes. Lifting your heart with each inhale. Gently bow your head as you take a moment to form an intention for how you'd like to show up for yourself in this practice. When you're ready, release. And go ahead and come onto your back. Bring your arms down by your sides, your heels close to your hips, and your feet about hip distance. We're going to begin with some bridge rolls. So inhale, lift the tailbone, let it lead the way, and then each vertebra rises one at a time. And on the exhale, reverse, lowering one vertebra at a time. Sacrum rooting and then tailbone. So letting your breath move you like a wave. It's really like the movements are riding the wave of the breath. Whenever you feel like you catch on to the movement, you can close your eyes in this practice. This practice is meant to be grounding and really bring you into your body, out of the busy brain. So take a few more moments up and down here, nice and slow. Softening your jaw, your eyelids. Noticing any places in the body that don't need to be active and seeing where you can invite some more softness there. Next time you come up, we're going to keep the hips lifted, roll the shoulders under a bit. Keep breathing, watch your belly rise and fall, or with your eyes closed, just feel that motion of the inhale coming in, filling up the belly, filling up the lungs. And the exhale releasing, softening the belly, keeping the hips high, feeling the glutes start to really engage. Press down through the inner edges of your feet and spread all 10 toes. Lift a little bit higher, feel the backs of your legs working, your knees getting strong, your glutes activating. For an extra challenge here, lower just a little bit of the weight. Bring your right foot in slightly and inhale, lift the left leg up, straight up to the sky. Take a few deep breaths here. Now lift the hips a little higher. Release that leg. Left foot into the middle, lift the right leg. Point through the toes, lift high and evenly through the hips. Take a few deep breaths here. Grounding down through the backs of the arms, the back of the head. On an exhale, release. Bring your feet to hip distance. Lift up one more time. Lift your arms straight up to the sky, untuck the shoulders, and then slowly roll down one vertebra at a time. Draw your knees in. Give yourself a little hug. Rock a bit side to side. And then take your hands to the back of your head as you extend your legs so that the shins become parallel. Feel your low back making contact with the earth as you ground the belly down. Take the elbows wide. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your left elbow to your right knee. Extending the opposite leg. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. So just warming up the core here with yoga bicycle. Nice and slow to start. Inhale, center. Exhale to the side, squeezing in, grounding the belly button. Elbows stay open, chest stays broad. Try pointing your toes and try really reaching through the opposite foot as you ground down the back. All right, now we're going to really awaken the core and do this faster now. And it's going to become sort of like a Palabhati breath with that pumping sound with each exhale like this. Doing great. Keep it up. couple more on each side. And release. Let your head down. Take your shins into your chest. Now take the arms back down to the sides. Extend your legs so they're in a diagonal. We're going to lift up to the sky and then lower down. So it could be just to that diagonal, about halfway. Or if you feel strength and availability to take your legs a little farther down, to hover, you can do that. So I like to inhale as I come down, exhale, come up. So take it nice and slow, like you're moving with resistance. Don't come so far that you collapse in the low back and feel the low back lift off the mat. You want to keep that contact. Easy neck, easy jaw. If you start to feel yourself really tensing up in the jaw and the eyes, then back off a little bit. Three more. Good, staying at the top now. We're gonna make our feet move in a square. So they're gonna come out so that they're a few feet apart, and then down to hover, and then bring it in. Out, up, in. Out, down, in. So see that you're drawing a square with your toes. And just make sure you keep breathing here. Rest when you need to. Challenge yourself if you can to do several more. All right, one more. Good. Now we're going to take the legs like they're scissoring across each other. You can take it low and then start to take it higher. Take it low. Start to take it higher. Moving up and down as you scissor the legs. Again, make sure you're not getting overly tense in your neck, your jaw, your eyes. You can even see if you can bring a little smile to your face. Last time coming down. Coming back up. You're doing so great. These are hard. Good. Stay on top. Release. Roll through both your ankles. Regulate your breath to get deep and smooth. Slow down the circles. Release your left foot. Bring your hands to the back of your right leg. So you can reach wherever it's comfortable. Hamstring, calf, or maybe farther along to the ankle. Start to draw your shin down as you reach your right hip away and down. And then if it feels good, you could choose to extend your bottom leg. And just gently drawing in, opening the hamstrings. You could do this like a pulsation. Each exhale, gently drawing in. As you're reaching your right hip towards the earth, you're reaching your right heel away, flexing the toes towards you, lengthening across the back of the leg. And then for a few more breaths, see if you can really relax into this stretch. Feel the intensity. Perhaps close your eyes. Release the back of the neck, roll through the head. Just let the weight of gravity be pulling your leg towards your face. We're gonna let the knee bend. The left knee is gonna come up so that you can place your right ankle on top, hold behind your left hamstring or around the shin, and then draw in your shin as you press the right knee away. If this feels like too much, just let your left foot come down and do a little pulsation of the right knee here. If you're drawing in, you can also be in a little pulsation. I like to just sometimes explore organic movement here. You can try rocking a little bit side to side. And a little bit deeper stretch, if you like to try, is to hook your right shin and start to extend the left leg. And you can see this is like you're in pigeon, just upside down. It's like a upside down pigeon. To protect your knee, you can keep some action through the arch of your right foot, pressing away through the ball mount of the right big toe. And gently bend the left knee again. If it's straight, we're going to cross the right knee over the left, and you can shift your hips a little to the right and then bring your knees over to the left. If this feels like too much, extend the bottom leg. You can just hold the top knee and then let the right arm come out to the side. You can spread across your upper back. See if you can ground both shoulder blades, and then just let yourself soften here, softening the effort. Supine twists are really gentle but very beneficial for the spine, lengthening and lubricating between the vertebrae. Take some deep breaths here. Notice the natural pulsation as you inhale and feel the belly expand. And as you exhale, perhaps feel a natural, subtle deepening of the twist. Unravel your legs. Bring yourself back to center, even out your hips on the mat. Take your left leg up high, reach behind wherever feels comfortable for you as you start to move into this hamstring stretch. Flex the left toes, reach up and away through the heel, down and rooting through the hip. And if it feels good, you could also extend the bottom leg. Notice where you're active here and where you may be active that you don't need to be. So stay active in your left leg. You're gently active in the hands, but you can actually let go of effort in the right leg, in the head, in the neck, in the jaw, in the shoulders. Take some moments here to just let the stretch happen. Let yourself dissolve the tension that's resisting the stretch. Bring your attention really into the places of sensation. Just noticing what you feel and where you feel it. A few more moments, nice, deep, full breaths. Doing great. Feeling the effect of gravity, the minimization of effort. Now we'll bring the left ankle over the right thigh, holding behind your right hamstring or shin, gently drawing in. And the other option is just to place your right foot on the floor and use your left thigh to press your knee away and relax it again. And if you're here holding your right leg, you can gently pulse side to side. And one more option for a deeper stretch is to cradle your left shin in your arms. Extend your right leg. It could be a little bit or a lot. Just like you're holding your left leg, like you would be holding a baby, cradling it, breathing space into the hip, taking care on the knee that you don't feel pain. It can help to flex the left foot and press away through the ball mount. Now bring your right knee up so you can cross your left leg over. Just take your hips a little bit over to the left and bring your knees to the right. Holding your top knee, the right leg could also extend, or the right knee could be gently helping draw the left leg towards the earth, letting the left arm come out to the side. See where you can spread out and get more grounded in the upper back. And then close your eyes and let yourself start to melt and soften here. Gently unravel, even yourself out on the mat. We're going to prepare for another kind of bridge. This one's going to be a little bit more fluid or organic. Arms back down by the sides, palms down, feet hips distance, roll up. And this time, not coming all the way up, maybe about 75%. And then take some little circles of your pelvis, just one direction to start. Find a way to move with your breath. This is really activating for the sacral chakra, our center of sensuality and creativity. Letting the breath become full, deep and smooth. You can even slow down the circles. And then pause at the top of one circle and begin to move in the other direction. Noticing the sensual nature of this practice. And just enjoy the way your body can move and flow in these circular ways. And then let's try something that's a little bit more organic. You can start with some figure 8 type shapes with your pelvis. And then just explore and see what other shapes you can make, what other movements your body wants to do. And it's like you don't even have to think. You just see. You just let your body lead the way. Enlivening the body's deep inner intelligence. Maybe coming up a little higher sometimes. Maybe coming down lower to hover. Keep it kind of low now, just hovering over the earth as you take these figure 8, organic kind of movements with the pelvis. Feel the inner edges of the feet rooting down. And then just hover in stillness, a few inches above the mat with your hips. Close your eyes. Feel your feet. Feel your knees. Feel your hips. Feel your thighs working. Roll all the way up high as you can again now. And then roll all the way back down. Bend your knees and lift them towards your armpits. Reach your arms on the insides of your knees so your knees come wide, holding your shins or feet or big toes. We'll take happy baby, soles of the feet pointing up, and then just rocking side to side, opening across the hips, grounding down the sacrum, the low back, the outer hips, feeling that gentle massage on your lower back. If it feels good, you could also try extending one leg at a time. Just whatever feels good. These are the last few moments of movement today for this practice. If there's anything else your body wants to do, just let it. And then let your feet come together onto the mat, your knees wide, as long as this feels okay for the hips. You could also extend the legs. Take your hands onto your belly and your heart. Spread yourself out so you feel as supported and comfortable as can be. Feel the breath lifting and lowering your hands. Perhaps feeling the heartbeat, marveling at the body's incredible ability to keep you healthy, the amazing things your body is always doing without your mental input. Breathing, bringing fresh oxygen in, heart beating, spreading that energy to every cell, rejuvenating, detoxifying every cell in the body, honoring this amazing body. Now we'll rest, integrating the practice, softening the whole body. Can start by softening the toes, soles of the feet, back of the feet, heels, shins, calves, knees, thighs, pelvis, sacrum, groin, low belly, low back, mid belly, low ribs, mid back, upper back, chest, collarbones, shoulders, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, fingers, neck, back of the head, top of the head, forehead, eyebrows, temples, cheeks, eyelids, nose, nostrils, back of the throat, tongue, teeth, lips, jaw. Taking a big breath in, and on the exhale, relaxing the whole upper body. Take a deep breath in all the way down to the feet. On the exhale, relax the whole lower body. Take another deep breath in, filling up the whole body. On the exhale, relax everything down, down towards the earth. You're welcome to stay here as long as you like, or gently begin to bring movement into your fingers and feet. Bring your right knee over towards your left as you roll onto your left side, and just rest there on your side for a moment, head on your upper arm. And as you're ready, sweetly and gently bring yourself up, finding your comfortable seat. Softening the shoulders back, leaning the weight back towards your sit bones. Breathing deeply into the belly. Letting your hands move up and down your thighs, connecting hands with your lower body. And then bring your hands up to heart center, lifting your heart into your thumbs, gently bowing your head as you take a new intention now. That as you move forth from this practice, you bring with any of these qualities you've cultivated, whatever feels like you've manifested in this practice, whether it's calm, strength, presence. Bring those qualities into your heart now and make an intention to carry them with you into the rest of your day. In deep gratitude, I bow gratitude for this practice of yoga, for the teachers from east to west who've shared it with us. Gratitude for my body, gratitude for this life, gratitude for you for practicing with me today. Namaste.